Can we have a mediation? I won't tell anyone anything that you say. Do you agree to take turns and listen to each other? Tell me what happened.
I was taking a loaf of fresh bread and some cakes to my granny's cottage on the other side of the woods. Granny wasn't well, so I thought I would pick some flowers for her along the way. I was picking the flowers when you, Wolf, jumped out from behind a tree and started asking me a bunch of questions. You wanted to know what I was doing and where I was going. You kept grinning that wicked grin and smacking your lips together. You were being gross and rude, and you ran away. I was frightened.
You were taking some food to your grandmother on the other side of the woods, and Wolf appeared from behind the tree and frightened you.
Yes, that's what happened.
Look, Greg, the forest is my home. I care about it, and I try to keep it clean. That day, I was cleaning up some garbage people had left behind when I heard footsteps. I leaped behind a tree and saw you coming down the track carrying a basket of goodies. I was suspicious because you were dressed in the strange red cape with your head covered up as if you didn't want anyone to know who you were. You don't start picking my flowers and stepping on my new little pine trees. Naturally, I stopped to ask you what you were doing. You gave me this song and dance about your granny's house with a basket of goodies. I wasn't very happy about the way you treated my home or me.
So, you were concerned when you saw a red in a red cape picking your flowers. You stopped her and asked her that she was doing. That's a lot.
Well, the problem didn't stop there. When I got to my granny's house, you were disguised in my granny's nightgown. You tried to eat me with those big, ugly teeth. I'd be dead today if it hadn't been for those woodsmen who came in and saved me. You scared my granny. I found her hiding under the bed.
You say he put your granny's nightgown on, so you would think that he was your granny, and he tried to hurt you?
I said you tried to eat me. I really thought you were going to eat me up. I was hysterical.
Now wait a minute, Red. I know you're Candy. I thought you should teach you a lesson for practicing on my pine trees. In that get up and for picking my flowers. I let you go on your way in the woods, but I ran ahead to Granny's cottage. When I saw Granny, I explained what happened, and she agreed you needed to learn a lesson. Granny hid under the bed, and I dressed up in her nightgown. When you came into the bedroom, you saw me in the bed, and you said something nasty about my big ears. I've been told my ears are big before, so I tried to make the best of it by saying, "Big ears help me hear you better." Then you made an insulting crack about my buggling eyes. This one was really hard to blow up because you sounded so nasty. Still, I make it a policy to turn the other cheek, so I told you my big eyes help me see you better. Your next insult about my big teeth really got to me. You see, I'm quite sensitive about my teeth. I'm quite sensitive about my teeth. I know that when you made fun of my teeth, I should have had better control, but I leaped from the bed and growled that my teeth would help me to eat you.
Do you have ideas of what each other of you can solve to solve this problem?
I want to be able to go through the forest to Granny's house because it is too far to take the route around the forest. I want you to stop trying to scare me or threaten me in the forest because I want to feel safe. Besides, I think the forest is a fun place.
I want you to watch where you are walking and to stop picking my flowers because I want to keep my forest home looking nice. I want the rumors to stop because I want people to like me, and I want to be able to enjoy the forest without being afraid that someone is hunting for me.
In order to solve this problem, I could try to stay on the path when I walk through the forest. Granny and I can talk to the woodsman and tell him we made a mistake about you. I could tell my friends that I am not afraid of you anymore, that you can be nice.
I could try to remember to call out when I hear you coming instead of quietly stepping out from behind a tree. I could plant some flowers over by Granny's house for you to pick. I could check up on Granny to make sure she is okay on those days when you can't make it. She is my friend, you see.
They were all very good ways to solve your problems. I wrote them all down for you to sign. Sign here and shake hands to show you are going to treat each other well. Now shake hands. I hope your problems are solved.